So hey guys, today we're going to be making a bit of a goofy deck. So Alistair is kind of fun in the way that it makes games kind of more grindy, but I mean, well, it kind of depends on the exact situation and how the game goes, but in general, pretty cracked. So let me check this real quick. This card's name becomes Alistair the Invoker while on the field or in the graveyard. If a monster is fusion summoned while you control this monster, except during the damage step, you can discard one card. And if you do, add one invocation or the Book of the Law from your deck to your hand. If this face card you control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can add one Omega summon from your deck to your hand. So cards that it mentions, Book of Law. Repeat one invoke monster, special summon one invoke monster with from your extra deck with a different original attribute from that monster. This is actually treated as a fusion summon. Interesting. You can only activate one, the Book of the Law, per turn. And then Omega Summon. Target any number of your banished invoke monsters with different names, special summon them in defense position. So that's fine. We can run one of both. And then we'll grab Makaba, Ragent. Let's grab Baliga. What's Karkitis do? Karkitis, let's see. It's a super heavy samurai that cannot be destroyed by card effect. Cool. Purgatrio. Megalanica isn't that useful, it's just a big guy. Agodius? Agoitis. Agiotis. I don't care anymore. Okay. So we can commit that much space to this. And this package honestly isn't that expensive, so we just have to figure out something that works with this. So in general, we want just want some special summoning packages with this. So today is the day we build a invoked deck. So pretty interesting if we have something where we can just use invocation as kind of just polymerization, because that is possible, but yeah. That's also on the table, I guess. So technically, this is doable if we wanted. It's just not like super amazing because these aren't monsters, I guess. But yeah, I think this works all right. If we were to special summon Elblick, would we be able to make Eldlik the Mad Golden Lord? I guess maybe, but Eldlik the Mad Golden Lord is so bad I don't even want to think about this as a potential option. So let me think for a second. So we also want Artemis 100%, right? So we can just link off. Alistair, right? Alistair, yep, okay. And then this requires just two monsters with different types and different attributes. So, for example, this is a dark spellcaster. So if I used just like, I don't know, like, for example, let me think, a wind psychic, that would work just fine, right? And then this allows us to grab Book of Law. And let's see, if a monster is fusion summoned while you control this monster, you discard one card. If you do, add one invocation or Book of Law. So we can add either invocation or Book of Law. So our ratios are honestly just fine, surprisingly enough. Wow, okay. So then, let's see. Monster is fusion summoned. Kill this. Oh. It's just if a monster is fusion summoned. It doesn't matter how, necessarily. Okay. So if we were to Alistair, normal, and then link out for Artemis, and we just special summon another guy, there are a lot of things that are not like Artemis. Like, for example, if we had just, I don't know, Orcus, for example, that would be fine, right? Because that is a dark machine, which has nothing in common with this, which allows us to go into Alistair. The Invoker of Madness, right? Yeah. But what would be extra entertaining, though, in my opinion, is if we could keep bringing these guys back, because Interestingly enough, the Book of the Law actually counts as properly summoning. This requires specifically what exactly? If a monster is fusion summoned while you control this monster. So it has to be fusion summoned, can't be like special summoned to this. Alright, that is fine. So a way we can do this is we could just do some zombie stuff. So I think that's fine, honestly. I don't think like magical meltdown super matters, so should be alright. So we'll just do zombies with Alistair, and we can probably get this to work. Okay, so Banshee. I think we want 2 copies of Banshee, and then Zombie World. We can throw in like 2 or 3 copies, depending on how we're feeling. And then obviously Doom King. And I mean, technically, Changshi can be banished with the effect of like invocation. So that's worth considering. So the only issue is these two kind of conflict a little bit, but shouldn't be that big of a deal, I don't think. Just because we can, I guess we'll throw an Algol. So the issue generally with zombie stuff is that it will require your normal summon, unless it doesn't. So well, we're going to run some dangers. So we'll just put in the danger package, and we'll do Jack 2, Such 2, 1 Mothman, and we'll grab Dark Griffer as well as reinforcement of the army. And I don't think we want 1-for-1. At least, I don't think so. To increase consistency, we can just grab copy of Small World. And then hand traps. So we can do like Ash Blossom. Called by. Keep it minimalistic, honestly. I don't think we need to go super hard on this. Then Destrudo Zephyros. And also, let's throw in a copy of Jacko Bolon. Just 1 copy should be enough. As well as copies of Mizuki, I think, is worth consideration, but I don't know. It depends, I guess. What targets do we have for Changshi? I guess we should do Immortal. And then grab Mad Mauler. And this should work pretty well, I guess. And then from here, Red Eyes Zombie Dragon Lord. I guess might as well grab Felgrand. Felgrand. Baron. Dugaris. Just for funsies, if we have room for it, let's run Frost Sheep. And are we missing anything major? Let me do a count real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be enough, I guess. And then Small World 3 copies of this essentially is what we have here. Now 7 copies because we have Rhoda. And then for extra deck, we could also use Chengying potentially. It's fine. And to finish this off, we can grab Sun Saga, I guess, is fine. So let me check real fast. 6, 8, 10, 10, 10, 10. And then we have all these guys. Not even foil. Sad. So, I guess this is Zombie World. And technically there is a target we can make with like invocation, right? Being the zombie dragon lord or whatever. Or not zombie dragon lord. Dragon Necro. But I mean, Dragon Necro is just not that great, so we're not going to run it at all. But we'll just test the synergies for the time being. So this should work, just straight up, right? I don't see why not. All right, let's see. This hand is not great. We don't have the high level Dark for Dark Grepher, so that is the issue with this hand. If we were to start Alistair, we can't Dark Grepper anymore, right? Or can we? No, we can. There is a way. This is RNG though. We'll see if this works. Okay. So we'll normal summon Alistair, grab Invocation. Yep. Link off Alistair for Artemis. Artemis is now going to be in the graveyard, which is fine, right? So Invocation, we can just set this. Don't hit Dark Grepher. Wait, actually, no, wait. I want this to hit Dark Grepher. Got him. And Doom King. Alright. Perfect draw. For a turn. Now we can go Cross Sheep. This is exactly what I want to happen, but this is just the general concept now, right? So here we can Invocation. So we can summon any of these guys, but the best option is probably Makaba, so we'll do these two. Invoked Makaba. Lit. And then effect here. Now we can special summon this. And that's glorious. Oh, and if we wanted to, instead of normal summoning Alistair next turn, I didn't even think about this yet, but we can just discard Alistair for Dark Grepher if we wanted. But I mean, here we don't have to, so whatever. But if we did, we still have this option as well. So I think I remembered to put in Zephyros, right, Shirley? Yeah, so we can Zephyros to return Meltdown. So we can even do it like this. So just to show it off, I guess. Return Meltdown. Special summon. So we can then use this next turn. Meltdown again. And we still have Alistair in hand, right? So we can now special summon Dark Grepher from the graveyard. Sending Alistair, which is not a big deal. The only issue with this is we don't have a monster in hand for Makaba aside from Ash Blossom Geospring, but Ash Blossom Geospring is a monster, so who cares really? And then here we can just do Mad Mauler actually, and that's fine. Actually, right? We have yet to make Bloom. So we can actually target Makaba to lower Makaba's level, so now it's level 7. Which is fine for this, right? Also, we could have used some Zombie Link, so optimizing the extra deck is probably important. But we'll figure it out later. So here we can send whatever. So we don't have Changshi, right? We have not went into Changshi yet. And this cannot send Changshi, it is impossible. So let's Bloom. Bloom for Changshi. Effect to send, so we can send anything we want here. We could have grabbed Bolin as well, technically. But yeah, we can just send example Mizuki, and that's fine. Here we don't have like an Ashen Graveyard or anything, but it's fine. Here we can make Felgrand. We can also make, okay. So if we just sent Azuki, we could have brought back Doom King to make 10 instead of locking us here, which is like not the worst, honestly, but we could have done better, really, realistically, right? So, yeah. Guess we can just go Felgrand here, right? So, I think some of these are not as useful, like Purgatrio, I don't think we need. So we can cut Purgatrio, we can keep Caliga and Agoides. Skeletal Dragon Felgrand, I'm not certain we actually need. We can probably cut this, and then we can cut Sunsucker if we want, or Chengying. Like, just something like that, right? This doesn't allow us to banish our own monsters, which is unfortunate. So, we have like some slight problems with how I made the board, I guess. Would have been better if we adjusted the extra deck, I guess. So, let's do some quick adjustments. So, we have Baron, which is fine. And, okay. So, let's keep Volgan for the time being, but we don't need Purgatrio for sure. On this, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Once you return, you bash one. If if this card is special summoned, or a monster is special summoned to your opponent's field, you target one monster your opponent controls, destroy it. This is monsters only. So honestly, Argoides isn't even that good, but whatever. We have Invoke Kaliga as well. This card's just dumb, so I guess we can just keep this. Felgrand, I'm not sure if we actually want or not, but whatever. We should just throw in a Vampire Sucker and just be fine. Maybe. This helps a little bit. But honestly, is Vampire Sucker what we want? Not 100% sure. Could have maybe thrown in Apollosa instead. Because we had like a lot of spare bodies there, we could have made Apollosa with that last board. Like pretty easily, actually. So no Alistair in this hand, so it's just whatever. We can add Invocation though. Actually, no wait, that works. Hold up. We're cooking. Okay, wait a second. There is synergy here. So we grab Jackalope. Effect. Okay. We'll send Jackalope. Then here, let's just send for the sake of it, right? Just to show we can. Alistair. We don't have a light we can make though, so that is a little problematic, I guess. Aside from that, I don't see anything like super big. Okay, Dugaris. Okay. Effect. Okay. Special summon. Let Griffer come back. The Griffer effect. We'll send Mad Mauler, which is fine. Then here we can send another guy. So it doesn't super matter, I guess. For the purposes of this, I guess we'll just send Banshee. Like, that doesn't really hurt. There's also, like, send Destrudo, which is fine, I think. But I think Zephyros might actually be the best option. I need to think for a second. Yeah. I think Zephyros is pretty good, right? The best way we could use Zephyros is if Dangerous Uchinoko just put Mezuki into the graveyard directly. But actually, we can just send Changshi, actually, right? Yeah, that's fine, actually, to do, right? Yeah. Aside from that, it's like send Doom King, right? So we can do this, I think. We don't have any more zombies in our graveyard, which is unfortunate, but I mean, that's how the deck currently works, and that's on me, I guess. So let's see, if a monster's fusion summoned, well... Oh, wait, we have to perform a fusion summon here. Never mind, this doesn't work. So I just trolled then. Okay. This is still fine, it works, so whatever. So, doesn't work with what I have currently. I would need to play the Ghost Fusion stuff to trigger this. Okay, I just trolled then. which is just fine, I guess. So I guess we'll send these two. Doesn't super matter. Let's go Cheng-Chi. Effect. Send this. Let's just use all these now. Okay. Benji. I mean, we could have probably ended on more, a little bit more, if I was paying attention, but happens. Still in the graveyard, yep. Immortal Doregan. Can send this. It's fine. We want Doom King, right? Guess we can just make Fulgurant here. Gain attack. Then there's no real good way to go about this, unfortunately, but this is still like alright. Could be worse. And let's try again. Could have probably done a lot more there. Oh, oh, here's the most cracked hand imaginable. Alright, let's see how much we can do with this. So start off with this. Okay. Location. Link off. We immediately want to do it like this, yep. Trigger for special. We'll discard Nessie. Doesn't super matter what we discard here, surprisingly enough. Adding Tsuchinoko. I probably want to summon back first, right? Because I want to use this Artemis as material. Sending here, we send whatever we want, really. So let's just do Banshee, I guess, is fine. Effect to special summon Mothman. So here's the efficiency I was looking for, right? So we can do a lot of looping with this, I think, right? Do Garrus. And then effect. So here we have the option of making Cross Sheep, or we can make the other guy, right? So Cross Sheep or Aleister, the Invoker of Madness. So just for the sake of testing it out, I want to try Aleister, the Invoker of Madness. Because that just seems like it could be a fun time, you know? So we'll try that, I guess, right? And then we have to discard a card for it, okay. That is fine. Or we can do Cross Sheep to just summon back Dark Refer again, which is pretty simple, but whatever. So here, like this, we'll use these two because they're the most useless, essentially. And here we also have this effect. Actually, we can make Cross Sheep after. Wow, I didn't even think about it. We can. Wow. Okay, then. We don't even need to use Dark Refer effect yet because we can also, like, add back, for example, Aleister and then banish Aleister, right? That's fine. So here we'll just make Makaba because it's simple, logical. Okay, do this. Field or in graveyard, okay. So here, like this. And this specifically discards, right? Yep, discard. Okay. If you discard, then I want to discard probably just Tsuchinoko or Doom King. Depends how I'm feeling. Right now I'm feeling in a Tsuchi no going mood, so we'll do that. And then we'll add Book of Law. Effect to special summon. This is fine. And then here we're going to activate Invocation to add back Alistair. So that's fine. And then we can tag this out for Ragin or just any of these guys, really. They're all, like, pretty annoying, straight up. So here we can just see this matters. If a monster is fusion summoned while you control this monster, oh, it doesn't even have to point like Cross Shape does. Okay, cool. If this face-up card you control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, specifically has to be an effect, add Omega Summon. Alright. So we don't have to do that now. Right now we can send whatever we want, though. So if we want to, we can make Cross Shape right now, though. Just straight up. So I want to do that. Just to see how this goes. Okay. Let's see. If we do... What do we send here? If we send Destrudo, we can go 7, which isn't good enough. Because we don't have any more targets, right? Did we already Zephyros? No, we have not yet Zephyros, so we can Zephyros this back, but we don't have a normal summon, but that will trigger this anyways. Okay. There must be a decent Dark Descend, honestly. There just has to be. Okay. Let's think. Mad Mauler. Oh yeah, there's Mauler. That's insane. I'm just stupid. I forgot about this play already. Okay. So we can actually Mauler to target Invoked Makaba, like the so. And then we can summon Immortal, like so, right? And then this is extra cool because we gain attack points from this. Immortal. Cross Shape effect. Then we can summon back any of these guys, but yeah, just for the sake of it, we will summon back Dark Grepher. I'm not exactly sure where this goes. We won't have any hand cards for Makaba because I simply do not care right now. We could set it up so we do have hand cards, but I just want to see like the potential of this deck, so that's what we're going for here, I guess, right? Or should we not? Hard to say, but I mean, just right now, as you can see, I can just drop a Baron. And that is honestly already not that bad. Red Eye Zombie Dragonlord is option as well. But it shouldn't matter. Is this soft once per turn? Oh, it is. Wait a second. So if we did this more clean, like, Invoker Menace kind of like counterproductive to this. If we just made Cross Shape straight up, I think we might have been able to do more. I guess this is just a fun gimmick, but let's see. Let me think. We send Mizuki, this adjusts it to level 2. Then we have level 8. Okay. We can summon that back. Okay, that works. We can just do it that way. But I would much rather... If we had Changshi and one more copy of Mizuki, we could have done more. We keep Dark Grepher on the field like this, though. Not sure that actually matters, though. You can summon anything here back. I mean, I feel like I could have played this a little bit better. If we deck builded a little bit differently, this could have been done different. Well, alright, I guess. So, let's play into the gimmick then. We should have summoned this in attack, I guess. Only thing worth looking at now. Okay. So maybe we could have Vampire Suckered as well if we did this better, but alright, whatever. So we have Book of Law now. So There are no more targets for our Makaba, but I just like the idea, okay? So, we're going to Doom King effect here. This will trigger this, actually. This doesn't trigger anything to add, unfortunately. So here we can just special summon another guy for later. This banishes specifically from your hand. Okay. And alright, at least we still have a monster. We'll take it, I guess. A fusion summon specifically has to be done, right? And I guess we have to wait this out. I always get card destruction. It's just pain. Of course, this is the time I chose not to make an Omni Negate. Y'all. So, I think the grind game might be crazy on this. We'll see, though. Foolish Burial doesn't actually do anything. Uh-huh. Griffa. Sure. Just waiting. At this point in time. Small amount of card advantage. Dark World dealings. Bruh. Okay. Fine. But they also sent Zephyros. Before the end of main, are you serious? They have nothing? Okay. We can just do this. Oh, I didn't realize. I clogged my zones. Invoked Raging. So I should have been more careful of that, but this is just my fault for not thinking ahead enough, but whatever. Raging effect. Sure. Main phase 2. Set a card. Excuse me? What? Effect? I guess we shouldn't allow this, honestly. It doesn't really matter, though. Dugaris. Or what? Nightmares to Risk? That is perfectly fine. I am content with this. It doesn't matter what gets removed here. Yeah, sure. What got discarded? Tsuchinoko. Okay. We'll just get rid of this and it's fine. Honestly, doesn't matter. Sure. Omega Summon. Any number of your banish invoked monsters. Okay. There's still more. Wow. Nightmare Phoenix for some reason. Okay. Okay, buddy. Sure. Blackluster Soldier. That does nothing. Okay. Cool. Shang-Chi. This can flip my own cards. Wait a second, that's crazy. Wait. This is hilarious. So, yeah. We don't do battle here. Okay. So, first I want to free up some space, right? What's this effect in the graveyard? Oh, it's these guys. Oh, that's fine. So first things first, I think I might want like a Chengying here. Chengying is fine. But is there any way for me to drop this guy into the graveyard first? Sadly, no. So we can't bring this back with Crushy, but we can bring back Mad Mauler, and that's good enough, honestly. So we'll do it like that, I guess, then. So let's grab Chinging. Like this. Here's Chinging. Now that triggers. We can now special summon a guy back. I guess we'll just take Mauler. Yeah, it'll probably pay off. Not sure if it will or not, but that doesn't really matter to me. Okay, and then let's Destrudo. So now we can use effect of Tsuchinoko. That should be fine. I don't think it matters. Okay. And then, let's see. 2, 4, 3, 10. So that's overall 10. And we still have Zephyros in the graveyard. And Red Eye Zombie Dragon. Cool. Okay. So, flip face down, Dark Griffer. Flip face up, Dark Griffer effect again. Oh, that is pretty cool. If we had Sucker, we could build up advantage with this. I mean, right now we don't have, like, that much. But hey, they got Banshee into the graveyard for us. And that will trigger Chinging. So let's banish this. And another guy from the graveyard. Doesn't super matter. We could banish Zephyros. Whatever, right? And then here we will have, let's see, all of these guys. Okay, okay. So we still have Plague Spreader effect. So let's actually do this, is what I want to do. Wait, how does it want me to make it? With Ragin? That's actually fine. Not a big deal. Use Ragin. Then we'll just summon Baron in this zone. That's fine. And then we can summon Red Eye Zombie Dragonlord. Like so. By banishing Zephyros. I mean, no battle phase, so we actually can't kill this turn anyways. Okay. Then we can do this, right? Is there a point in doing this? I don't think there is, but I mean, we'll do it anyways. Just because we can, I guess. So here we can go Sucker or Sun Saga. We'll go Sun Saga. And this allows us to put back guys. How many can we put back? Oh, we can just return both. Okay, that's fine. We will return both then. Okay. We can't actually target this though. So now we will do special summon Doom King to this zone. Okay. Activate Brand to Floor now. Perfect. Okay. Because we felt like just flexing interactions, I guess. Okay. Makaba. Effect to special summon Makaba. Effect to gain attack. And if I had the zones, I could summon another guy, but whatever, we don't. Now chain Doom King. We could chain Doom King earlier if we wanted, I guess. Doom King effect to banish. Doom King banish, Lackluster Soldier. So, I mean, I feel like the way I have this built isn't optimal necessarily, but if we had make some adjustments, I think we can do some pretty crack stuff. So, yep, okay. We also have Invoke Macabre effect to negate if one. We did this properly with Sucker, I think. We could have done a whole lot more. But the fact that this deck works at all is already, like, just doing a lot for me. Resolve a card. Perfect. No. So honestly, I don't want Shiranui Sun Saga on my field anymore. So we can just get rid of him, right? Okay. I should have triggered that to banish Changxi, I think. But doesn't super matter. Here we can just Sucker, summon back a lower level guy, and then... Yeah, that should work, right? Yeah, okay. Then that also triggers Sucker. We'll just get the draw this way. Who do we want to summon back? I don't know, I don't think it matters anymore. Leg Spreader. Effect. And then we can actually do this, for example. Then Jingying is no longer in the graveyard, so we can just try to do things, but I don't think we can actually do a lot from here. I'll goal, I guess. Then effect. We can now do a little bit of looping if we wanted. With multiple effects we can activate. Okay, so for the time being, let's just activate this. We can banish Mortal Dragon. I kind of don't want Vampire Sucker on the field, so we might get rid of that later. So just to test what we can do, let's put one more kind of dummy on the field for us. So if we pass on this, this is deceptively strong, right? So not yet. I want to do this. Draw. So we'll go chain 1 Vampire Sucker, chain 2 Doom King. Doom King effect to banish the Sucker. And we're doing this to clear up a zone. We drew Meltdown, nice. Whatever. Baron floats into a level 9 or lower monster. Ooh, Baguska. That's nasty. Bruh. Oh wait, it's Baguska and attack, we're fine. Okay, so here. Does this target? Well, it does. Didn't matter. So, can this be targeted? Yeah, okay. So this is annoying because I was going to special summon Shiranui Sun Saga, shuffling back Immortal Dragon to do the pop. That was what I wanted to do at least. But here, I guess we have to do this then. And we also would have got Cross Sheep's effect to gain attack. Sad. Oh, I can't switch that to face down defense position. I guess we'll switch ourselves here then. Whatever. Effective Elgo Mazra. Nah, I'm good. This will summon back anyways. Baguska man. Ugh. Alright. I think we still have Felgrand, so we can just do this. This can't be targeted or destroyed, huh? Yep. Probably. So, get rid of that. Pop this. Now we can use the effect of this. Oh, and then with how this works, We can Felgrant to banish as well. So like this. And then we can summon back our copy of um, Mad Mauler. Okay, I'm about it. There are a lot of interactions that you have randomly from this. So, special summon back Mauler. This is a negate now because of that. Crazy. And then we have Chengying. Technically, if our opponents still had more stuff, imagine making like, you know who here, right? So, I mean, we ran out of good zones to do stuff with, though. At some point, Macau was just not that great. Well, whatever. 3,500 attack Cross Sheep. That is humorous just to look at. So, I mean, like, the deck needs, like, a lot of adjustments. I mean, honestly, if we just change Bolin, like, we do not have room for Bolin. Like, straight up, no room for Bolin. Just like, this little adjustment makes the deck a whole lot better. I don't know if we actually want to play Book of Law or not, because honestly, like, there's one big issue called not enough zones. And the zone play gets really hard on this, so optimizing this is pretty rough. But in general, the deck works like better than expected, and I didn't even need to draw like Small World yet. But Small World should help with consistency a good amount. Like some hands are going to be kind of sad to look at. Like this hand is still like a good amount of interaction, surprisingly enough. But yeah, deck surprisingly functional when I draw what I want, I guess. Adjustments could be made, but the fact that the synergy exists is already mind-blowing to me, so yeah. That's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.